Welcome to lesson 1 of our Boogie Woogie basics. We're going to start out by looking at the chord pattern that we're going to be using for the rest of the lessons in this course. And we'll be using the chord patterns found in the 12-bar blues. So for this course, we'll be staying in the key of C major, which we don't have any sharps or flats, and we'll be using our 1, 4, and 5 chords, which is our C, F, and G chords. When we talk about the 12-bar blues, we're talking about 3 4-bar phrases. So 3 chunks of 4 bars. And just remember, a bar is another name for a measure. Okay, so the first bar in the Boogie Woogie course is we're going to do the 1 chord, just like that. So we have 4 bars of that. Just stay at home. We call that at home, the 1 chord. And then on the second phrase, we have 2 bars of the F chord. Okay, and then we come back to 2 bars of the 1 chord, back at home. And then in the final phrase, we have 1 bar of the G chord, 1 bar of the F chord, and 2 bars of the C chord. Okay. So I will slowly show you how to do this with our hands together. We're just going to be nothing fancy here, just basic, simple blocking out the chords. So we're going to start on our C chord, 12-bar blues. So we're going to start out with our first phrase, 4 measures. Okay, so it's just C, 1, then our second phrase, we're going to go to F for 2 measures. And then we're going to come back home on our C chord. Now we're in our final third phrase and we're on our G chord. Just 1 measure of that, then go to our F chord, 1 measure of that, and then back at home. Okay, so let's see if we can do that just a little bit faster, and I won't be stopping this time. So we're going to start out with on home on our 4 chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now go to F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now go to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Go to G. 1, 2, 3. Now to F. 1, 2, 3. Back to home. Okay, good job. So something else that we're going to learn about is a turnaround. And what that means is when we repeat the 12 bars, we want to do something that differentiates the ending of the 12 bars to the beginning of the 12 bars on the repeat again. Because we're ending on the C chord, and then when you start again, it starts on the C chord. So what we could do, that usually looks like going to the 5 chord sometimes. So on the last 2 measures where you have C chord, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just could go down to a G chord. And I'm just doing a first inversion G chord. It's still G, B, and D. And then my pinky going down to G down here. And then we're going to start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just start repeating again. Okay. Or you could just do the last 2 beats of the last measure. So it would be like this. We're starting on the last 2 measures. So C, and then G on the last 2 beats, and then starting over. Okay. So, or something that's a little bit more advanced, you might want to try this. If you're not ready for it, it's okay. On the last 2 measures, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and I'll do that really slowly, is just F, F sharp, G in octave form. And if that's too hard for you, you could just go 1, and you could just go in single notes. F, F sharp, G, and then you would start over. Okay, so when I go like this, feel free to do the other variations of that. You don't have to follow everything I do. Just make this fun and keep it simple. Okay, so feel free to keep repeating this and getting comfortable with the 12 bar blues. And we are going to pretty much use this 12 bar blues pattern for the rest of this course. And in the next lesson, I'll be going over the left hand pattern to make it sound like that boogie woogie sound. We'll be doing more variations of that. So let's just play that one more time, and I'll go a little bit faster this time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can repeat. Okay, thank you. I'm super excited to see you in the next lesson.